You know, there is one common thing between ministers and Mahatmas. They're both fond of mic. And we take at least 10 minutes to warm up. So now, to make a little understanding about what IIT means to me is intense India transformation. Are you ready for it? Everybody there in the back, I tell you, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it with a sense of humor. Usually when we see a horrible picture, means we say, oh, this is not good, that is not good, everything is falling apart. You lose the impotence to do some work. Right? You lose the motivation. अरे हम अकेले क्या कर सकते हैं? सब खराब है, चारों ओर सब कुछ सत्यानाश हो रहा है. Everything is going to dogs. I can't do anything by myself. I tell you, as a group, as an individual, you can do it. Believe in this power that you can transform this country. To me, IIT also means intense inner transformation. When we change, we can change everything around us. You know, in our Upanishads, this is a great country and such a great philosophy. Here, we gave freedom of thinking, freedom of speech. From thousands of years, he said, however many gods you want to worship, there is no one God, no one prophet. You take whatever name, whatever form, it's your choice. We gave so much freedom. In the Upanishads, there is humor too, They said when the Creator created the senses, there was an engineering defect. The defect is he forgot to put the reverse gear. So all the senses move outward, they don't move inward. And said, Kaschid dhira pratyagatmanupashya. Some brave person here and there are able to have that reverse gear and see the seer. Having caught up with the scenery, taking one's attention to the seer, one who is seeing. Instead of we are trying to make the seer as a scenery. That's where we make the biggest mistake. Spirituality is having that ability of the reverse gear, taking our senses inside and seeing who I am. Of course, you can wonder who you are with, whom you are married to every morning. But when you ask the question, who am I? Then spirituality begins. Then whomsoever you are with, you make them happy and you are also happy. Happiness is what we are. We are made up of substance called peace, of love, of serenity. Few minutes, bringing our mind to that state of calmness, free from thought, brings enormous energy. Our Honorable Minister had already mentioned two sources of energy, food and sleep. I tell you the other two, breathing. You have food and you will have permanent sleep if you don't breathe. So breathing is very important. Few minutes of attending to your breath can energize your system. And meditation, the fourth source of energy. Meditation. I just want to share with you a recent incident that happened when I was in China last week. Started singing. One day he just started singing, just oh. He started singing for 1 hour and then increased to 2 hours. And he said, in these few years, I'm out of all those diseases. I'm walking well, I'm talking, I'm eating very healthy. And then he started propagating, singing, just through music, singing Om. That was missing, just Om. I said, this is what Maharshi Patanjali has said in the Yoga Sutras. said Vyadi Sthana Samshaya Abhirati Pramada Alasya. To get over all these 9 obstacles of disease and lack of enthusiasm, doubt, Eka Tattva Abhyasaha, just chant Om. Practice the one sound, one syllable for a long time. You can get over these diseases. I mean, someone who has never read these scriptures, has no idea about it, who is in medical profession, came up with an experience which has been there in our country, which we have ignored or forgotten. So yoga, meditation are the applied science, whereas Vedanta is the pure science. And we need both. And you're all IITians, I know. Attend to our roots. Move along in the new dimension, but keep your roots intact. I think I'm running out of time right now. If you have a couple of questions, maybe, what do you say, 1 or 2 questions? I usually like to, yeah.
So the question is, sir, that in IIT...
So in the back,
they've got mics, sir. Even if you have a question for the minister, please just ask, but we have time just for a couple of questions.
So I just want to make a point that I wanted to make from very long time, is that in IITs there are so many deadlines that we have to meet, and it's very great that you have established a center in IIT Kharagpur and we have gained a lot. But there are many students who take smoking. There are many students at IIT to meet deadlines. They take they go to smoking and so that they can work. This is for temporary purpose. Finally, what happens is their anxiety level increases due to of nicotine, and they increase their smoking, and subsequently they become chain smokers, and then they don't have a night.
Now, I got your question.
Yeah.
Your question is what to do those students out of anxiety who smoke.
Yeah, no,
How to get rid of the...
how to get rid of that meeting deadlines one.
Okay.
Because other way out is that either a cell can be established for giving a LPAX 0.25. That is much better than to become a simple person, changing into a chain smoker and a drinker.
Good. Yeah, the question is, there are many students who have become chain smokers and get addicted and they get anxiety attacks. What to do? You know, see life from a broader perspective, broader vision. One exam you fail, that's not the end of it. End of your life. You are much more than your qualification, my dear. You are much more than all that what you aspire. So have a broader vision of your life, and counseling is very important. Counseling. And breathing, definitely some breathing exercises, Sudarshan Kriyas, yoga, this would get people out of smoking and drinking habits. And it has done to many students.
I'm afraid I have a terrible duty to say that we have just time for one more
Just
question.
one question from this gentleman.
What about a question for the minister?
Yeah. No, that's it. If he wants to ask a question.
Hey, what's happening here?
Wait. This gentleman. Yeah.
I'm sorry, we have time for just one more question, sir.
Just only two questions I will take. One of this gentleman, one for... Yeah. You can ask me, I will repeat it in this mind.
Sorry.
Guruji Jai Gurudev. My question is, Guruji, that IITs are thinking of having medical sciences in the IITs. And also we have a biotechnology branch now. Now people are trying to clone. And I have a desire to clone you. Now what do you think about it? Should man play God? This is my question. Should we play God and create you? And how will you like it? Thank you.
We are already playing God. We create, we co-create. You know, God is not some substance outside. For India, God is a field. God is not a person. It is energy. Right? The godliness is God. So in Atma there is Antaratma, there is Paramatma. Within every spirit there is that infinite being. So it is not like that cloning is bad or something. We have done it in Mahabharata time, but you know, our Gandhari was the first one to clone people. But the effect of it, you know what happened. Yeah.
But to IIT starting medical medical education.
The question is, IIT starting medical college. The answer is, I'm surprised why didn't they start much earlier? I am totally for it, and I'm sorry, I don't agree with my friend Kapil Sibal. If IIT can have space, engineering and everything under the sun, medical colleges are a must and they are absolutely capable of starting. You have all my support, I guarantee you that.
I'll just give a closing remark from my side. That is a mind without intuition, a brain without innovation, a heart without compassion, and a life without service is good for nothing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for sirs, I should say, for this brilliant motivation to this audience. You have a full solution to you. So thank you so much, sir, thank you so much for making this time and for this lovely presentation. It's my honor now to Minister, sir. Sir. We'll do it later. Can I give this, sir? Thank you very much. Guruji, thank you so much for coming.
You have to ask the question on your mind. Medical help. To these related Kriya. I have not even read your question, my dear sir. I don't know. No, that is not the protocol I was not talking about.